everyone, and welcome to the Dassem Show episode 7. So, what can I report to you today? There seems to have been a lot of losing streaks going around lately. So far the biggest suspect, the main suspect, the prime suspect is the 5 days of free premium given to a lot of players, which has attracted a lot of below average players, let's say. Well, what else has happened? Well, as you can see on the video, we have got a sale on the E25 again. After the Type 62 sale ended, they started the old E25, and I'm very happy about it because it's a tank I missed last time it went around, and I'm happy to have it now. There are news. Update 3.1. There are rumors. The most confirmed rumor I have found is that there will be a metal API for iOS devices, which would be prettier graphics and possibly, well, maybe not less demands on hardware, but better graphics without draining more power, processing power, that is. There are other rumors about the coming patch. Could be a new map, the one with the warships in it. There are some rumors about the balance changes to some tier 10 tanks. The FV4202 is to have its maximum speed increased. The M48 pattern is to get a new and smaller commander's hatch and possibly bigger top speed. E50M, massive increase in front turret armor. And also there's a rumor that we've heard before that IS-7 will be nerfed a bit. It could also be that we will see some more Russian light tanks. Possibly some of the previous bundle tanks will be added to the tech trees, like T-23, E3 and the Panzer IV-5. Those are the rumors I have so far. In the meantime, as you can see in the background here, I have bought the E25 and I am dealing massive damage from a remote location. I think this is one of the few tanks that can actually work this hilltop because of its speed. And as we do here, it's a victory. 7 kills to 2. Scorecard says I did 2,756 damage from up there. I earned a decent amount of credit, 64,000, but it's only enough for a second class medal. I think a lot of good players have been waiting for this tank to come back. Moving right up to Villain of the Week, and yeah, this guy is getting his award for the comments he makes in chat. And well, what can I say about it? It's not much to say. He's a very, very angry person playing Blitz, and he should take a break and get something to eat, I think. Here you can see him start. I'll just let you watch this, and yeah, it's not a great match on my part. I had a great team for once, and they're doing. We're sharing the carrying equally between us, all 7 of us. So just watch this guy and try to bait him a bit in chat.
And I am very sad, 'cause all the other monkeys went home to mom and dad. I'm alone in the park and I don't know what to do, so maybe I'll just sit right down and blow a kiss to you. I am a little monkey and I am very sad. Hey there, you little monkey, this is your mom and dad. Cheer up, you little monkey, there's no need to be sad. You're having a bad dream and you're safely in your bed. In fact, your mom and I would like to kiss your monkey head. We love you, little monkey, there's no need to be sad.
As you can apparently see, by some strange and unaccounted for twist of fate, we have already come to the Mastery section. How can this be? Isn't this usually at the end? And yeah, it is, but today it isn't. So here we are in the IS tank with the 100mm D10T gun, which is one of the best tanks in Tier 7. I maintain that. And you have to play it like a medium. It's a very slow medium, but well, it's not that much slower than the Centurion, for instance. It has a good power to weight, it shifts about the battlefield, and the 100mm gun has awesome properties. It's handling decently, it has great DPM, it has massive alpha for Tier 7. And as you can see here, we're on Castilla. I'm pushing right on into the middle of everything. I'm hoping to get some spots on the right side. Going to try to spot someone on the right side there, but here are two T-43s, and you can see their puny 85mm guns are just bouncing off me. They are no threat to me in my super strong IS heavy medium. And here we are just laying it into them. This is how this tank should be played. You should peek-a-boom with it, but you should peek-a-boom from the flank. And here you can see I'm not really that afraid of the T-43. I figure I can bounce a lot of shots from him. Obviously not all shots, but even if a few slip through, they have so low damage that we're ramming him a bit for extra damage. We're really taking care of business here. And I'm not even gonna mention my teammate who is also shooting on the same tanks, because that would make my effort look less impressive. So the T-43 duo is dealt with. We're driving past here, going to slip a shot into this Churchill, but unfortunately that disappears into his tracks. Probably because of his extreme angling. So we're moving on. Can't fight people who angle that well. This guy, however, failed to angle, and he is toast. But there are more. Oh no, someone stole him. Well, having disrupted the center of this map as well as I have, there's only a matter of picking off the poor victims who are left behind. And they are dying like flies. Here the terrain eats my shot. I don't like that. Invisible terrain, those are the worst shots ever. I'd rather bounce a completely grey armor plate than have my shot eaten by the terrain. But yeah, we're just pushing up on this Churchill now. He's gonna pay for bouncing that shot earlier. He doesn't have the DPM to do anything severe damage to us before we can finish him. And boom, he goes. So that's it. It's a Radley Walters, 5 kills. Left 2 to the rest of my team. If my team had only been worse shots, I could have got a Resene, but they weren't. So, Mastery match. Less than 3000 damage, but played very aggressively, and I think highlighting what the IS tank really can do. It played up front and center. It's nothing special, but if you get it on the flank, oh god, it's good. So, let's move on. For the next match, we are on Port Bay in the Digger Max, and we are tuned with another AFK member. It's a double AFK tune. something referred to in many cultures as an unstoppable force of nature, or simply God. Well, Digger Max, one of my favorite tanks. It's completely awesome. It has the DPM, it has the alpha, it has the gun depression, it has the mobility, and it has some camo. And in quite a expected, predictable move, I'm pushing up to this little hill here. This is a favored sniping spots of campers all over World of Tanks plates. Many a tank has been many a match has been camped away to a loss from up here, and we can see if we can't do the same. See, my toonmate is pushing up, trying to get some spots for me, but there are no spots to be had. The Reds have failed, and of course they will pay for it. The question is only who will collect. And being a Digger Max driver, I'm of course determined that I will be the one collecting. Here is a little climbing trick, something most tanks can do. Just get on this edge on a bit of an angle and work it a bit. Okay, I didn't do that really well, but with a bit of an engine boost and some careful pushing, I get up there. And what do we find? It's a Churchill. And we're putting one into him. And look at those damage numbers. So that alpha damage, it's 10.5 centimeter gun in tier 6 is just extraordinary. And here is the Excelsior, also getting some of the same love. Churchill is pulling out again. He is obviously not afraid of my little tank, but yeah, he will pay for his foolhardily behavior. He has lost his tracks, which is quite a lot to lose when you're in a Churchill. Tank is I think about 50% tracks. Rest is 25% armor and 25% poor mobility. So he is gone. And we can turn our attention back to the Excelsior, who is up to 45 seconds on his capping and quite determined in his effort. So we decide to trade him a bit. Our first shot bounces for some strange reason. It shouldn't bounce. The armor was grey and all, but we try again. This time it goes right through. So we pull back between shots. We can trade him like this all day. He's losing twice as much as me every time I shoot. And now he has understood that and he's running away, but there is no running away because the Digger Max reloads faster than you can think. And we are now officially on the flank in the Digger Max, picking off fast mediums. We are kicking ass and taking names in the mighty Max. VK, no chance. We're pulling around here, fully prepared to take a shot to get a shot, but our shot is completely missing, and the return fire is absorbed by our platoon mate, who died heroically defending the Digger Max to the bitter end. And well, the end turns out to be less than bitter, but it's actually quite a sweet end. And that's 7 red dead tanks and 5 kills. Radley Walters. The Digger Max has proven itself once again, and it's a hilarious tank. And it's a mastery match. There's a bunch of badges, 2,455 damage, 44,000 credits, double XP bonus for some reason, and we are at just over 1,000 XP. So that is the Digger Max Mastery. moving on, we suddenly find ourselves in the fails of the week. And the biggest fail I have found this week is the St Emil, which is a massive disappointment. The toaster was a pleasant surprise to me. The Nashorn was a slightly worse actually, because it doesn't have the mobility of the toaster. But the Digger Max, what does it have? It has a big derpy gun that can't hit anything. It has no mobility. It has absolutely no camo. And it has, of course, no armor. That one was expected. But the biggest letdown, in my opinion, is the camo. I swear this tank has the worst camo in game. It has to have negative camo values or something. It's getting spotted through houses and hills and everything. If there's a red on the same map, you will be spotted. No matter where he is. So, here we are in desert sands. We're moving out into the desert, and yeah, I can't keep talking about this match all the while. It's not that interesting. It's actually one of the matches where the where the St Emil is working and doing its job. But yeah, you can see we have some targets on the far side here. There are, however, a lot of dunes in between us. And I have been here before in this tank, and I know that I should push very, very far to the back, because, yeah, you see, someone spotted me from somewhere. It's completely unbelievable. This tank has no camo whatsoever. In the middle of the desert, and people can see me. Yeah, I have been caught in the desert before, spotted, and being lit up by tanks I can't see, so now I'm pulling all the way to the back. And look at this hill climbing speed, it's just painful. Oh my god, this tank is a nightmare. It's like a T-28 Proto without the turret and without the armor. So, here you can see the reds, they are on the railway line. I am by the plane. And I have found a ridge to work. Let's just hope I can work it for a while. The standard batch of OP Russian tanks are pushing forward, blindly trading damage, ignoring me. And my poor teammate over there is paying the price for my spots. For my shots. He's spotting and paying the... Well, you know what I mean. Okay, one less OP Russian to deal with. And this is actually a situation where the St Emil is doing its job properly, because it has a ridge to work, it has only one tank in front of it, and the tank in front of it is really slow. So I have time to pull back, to reload. The red cannot rush me, because even at top speed his rushing would take several minutes. And we can just safely put all the damage we want into him. We are spotted again. The team is one ahead, and while you're waiting for me to get to where I'm going, I'm gonna show you a little different clip. And this is just a little friendly reminder from me that if you're in a RU-251, you have to be really careful about sticking your nose out where it doesn't belong. And as the St Emil is nowhere near his destination, we're gonna watch a little bit of a tip about if you like to play Supremacy on mines. This is a good spot for a high rate of fire tank to keep the A-base uncapped. We decap once, we decap twice. Third shot doesn't decap. Oh. And yep, we decap again. Finally the red are becoming spotted, so that's a good spot for decapping base A. And while we've been watching that, the St Emil has been working his way slowly into town and is currently struggling with this Panther about who should own this little piece of sand. The St Emil is still putting in damage and holding his own, but our team is now down one tank. What should we do? We should correct it. Now we're 5 on 5, but we are in a pickle here. We are being shot at, and we have nowhere to run. Our driver is dead. There are dead people surrounding us everywhere, and we managed to take out the Black Brains. We are back in the lead. This match is swinging this way and that way, and oh no, we're dead. How will this end? Will there be a happy ending to this match? It all depends on our last teammate, our low health Panther, who is expertly working this ridge. He is showing only what he has to. He is putting damage into the reds. He is being very careful, and oh no, what are you doing? Oh, he's pulling far too far ahead and getting himself killed. So that's a loss. And what a loss it was. We did our part, we did his part, her part. We did a lot of parts. 4,000 damage, 4 kills. Well, what more could we have done? I'm not sure. We even have 1 spotted red. And that's the villain of the week. It's the sorry, it's not. It's the St Emil. Suddenly, we find ourselves in the strategy section, and well, who am I kidding? There's no strategy here. This is just a lot of tanks YOLOing about, going the wrong way, both teams, and it's really nothing much than just regular gameplay until the very end game of this. But as you can see, I'm in the T-34, the Victory Edition, the pride of the Americas, and it's all hamburgers and statues of liberty and flags and stars and stripes and heroes leaping tall buildings. That's what this tank is all about. But I'll let you just watch this gameplay, and I'll come back to you when we're nearing the end of the match, where the exciting part starts happening.
Row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row your boat gently down the stream. Row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Merrily, gently down the stream. Row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Gently down the stream. Row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Gently down the stream. Row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Gently down the stream. Row your boat gently down the stream. Gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 gently down the stream. Your boat gently down the stream. Life is but a dream. Merrily, 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 gently down the stream. Your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Gently down the stream. Your boat gently down the stream. Your boat merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Merrily, merrily, life is but a dream. Hey, hut, hey, hut. Row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
And as you can see, I have driven all the way around the map to find this Borsig camping. I'm loading high explosive because I really wanted to do 170 damage only to him, rather than the 400 or so I would get with an AP shell. It's a good call on my part. We are guessing he will come around here. He can see we are weakened. Himself, he's reasonably healthy because of me doing only 170. That's of course why I did 170, because I wanted him to feel safe. I wanted him to feel confident. Yeah, that's the story. I'm sticking to it, no matter what you say. I'm still on high explosive, but this time I am doing serious hitting and 2 shots and he is out of the way. There is 1 red left, but who will have him? Oh, here comes a Pershing. I'm on my last handful of hit points and I managed to get a shot into him, but we are both 1-shots and this gun has a horrible reload. Luckily he makes a pause and we are working this corner and we bounce each other. He managed to detract me. I think I may have done a similar thing to him. He bounces me again. And will he bounce me a 3rd time? I have a feeling he won't. No, because he is gone. And we are moving on to the next match, which is spectacular for the exact same lack of reasons as the last one. It's just ordinary gameplay. It's a lot of people doing all the wrong things. Nothing special to notice. It's the same tank. It's actually the match after the last one. I've just cut out some chat in between. And like on the last match, I will let you enjoy your hamburgers and your Coca-Cola and everything that comes with it with some music, and I'll come back to you at the end of the match.
Spunky. Spunky.
here I am again to talk a little bit again, because we are nearing the exciting moments. Because we are 5 and 5. I started capping because I couldn't be bothered waiting for everyone to run around the map like rabbits. I want this match to actually end with someone winning or losing. A red TD who is pulling out exactly when he shouldn't, and we're down 2-1. So there are 2 reds, there's me. I have an advantage, I'm holding the base, I'm the only one with a significant amount of hit points left. And as you can see, I'm predicting here where they will come. It's not like they have a lot of choice. They have the left and the right side of this rock. What of course they should do, if they are smart, one guy will come up here and light me up, preferably with proximity spotting, while the other guy stays at the far right corner in front of me, because from there he can put shots in. It's the only place he can shoot me from. But they don't. First tank is pulling up and getting a shot right into his side, and he's gone. Now I'm really worried that this last one will be down here. He could at least ruin my cap and force a draw. Doesn't look like that is his plan. No, here he is coming, and we have won by capture and by killing the last red. And, I think that's it for the hamburgers and for the Coca-Cola and for the stars and the stripes and the hero and the homemade apple pie and everything for today. And I want to thank each and every one of you personally, but I can't. I'll thank you all here instead for watching this episode number 7 of the Dassem Show, and I hope you have enjoyed it as much as I have enjoyed the drinks I've had while making it. Good night, everyone.